Hello guys, New Apple Times here, welcome to a new video. And as every year, Apple announced their new iOS, iPadOS and all the operating systems for their devices at WWDC. And in this video, we're gonna see 5 things that Apple didn't announce in WWDC about iOS. Okay, so first off, FaceTime got a lot of improvements and a lot of time at the conference too. From sharing the screen to playing media with friends to creating invite links, and of course, probably the most important one, to be able to join a FaceTime call from Android or Windows. Like, what? But what Apple didn't tell you is that there are also muting alerts, just to let you know when you're muted and you're trying to talk, so you can be heard. This is very useful. It's already in Zoom actually, so it's nothing new. But I found it very helpful because sometimes you don't know you're muted and you just start talking and saying something super interesting, but no one can hear. And yeah, so if you're in a one-to-one conversation, that might be fine because the other person might be like, hey, you're muted. But if you're in a group call, your voice might go unheard, pun intended. Then are iMessage muted suggestions. So if iOS 14, we got the possibility finally to reply to messages in iOS 14, but they did it in a different way, because when you reply to a message, it creates a thread that you can write on about the same topic. But of course, if it's on a group chat and you're not interacting with that particular thread, directly from the notification center, you will receive not a suggestion suggesting you to mute it. That can be really helpful, and just your iPhone doesn't get flooded with messages. Now, this is where the super interesting thing happens. So some users in Twitter reported that you can not only view metadata natively in the Photos app, which is amazing, like I have an app just to do that, but also you can edit it, and you can edit the time or the location that the photo was taken in. This is super nice. For example, if you download an image from WhatsApp that some friends send you, it will of course add to the date that you downloaded it in and not the one that it was taken, but now you can change that, and the same with the location. This is great because now it will of course be more in line with for the memories, and everything will make more sense. The next has to do with HomeKit, and it's the ability to control a smart home in a specific time through Siri. So of course, this is just like creating automations like turn on the lamp whenever it's nighttime, but you can do that with Siri. So creating an automation it's not a huge deal, but it's a cumbersome process, especially if you only want to do it once or twice. But now you can just ask Siri like, hey, turn on my lamp in the morning, and it will do that for you. Now it is just to see, as I said, if it will only do it once or if it will create the automation like and run it every single day, or maybe it will just ask you. But for now, this is very good. And lastly, but definitely not least, is the ability to locate your iPhone even if it's turned off or erased. So Find My app got a huge revamp in iOS 13 and throughout 14, of course, to the preparation of AirTags that are already here. And one of the things that you will be able to do in iOS 14 is to locate your turned off or erased iPhone. So this is very good because if you lose your iPhone, or if you get your iPhone stolen, someone might choose to turn it off so you cannot locate it, or even erase it, even knowing that it will be locked by iCloud. But now, even if they have gone through all that process, you will be able to locate it and get it back. So that's very good from Apple. And speaking of Find My, you can now set alerts for when you leave the radius of an AirTag. Now this was set in the Keynote technically, but just for AirPods, but it is actually for AirTags too. So this is pretty great because, as I said in my AirTag uses video, that you can see somewhere here, you can put an AirTag on your umbrella, your coat, and if you leave, say, a restaurant without it, you will get notified and be like, oh, my umbrella. And you will never lose an umbrella again. Like both my father and I have lost so many umbrellas. This is gonna be super helpful. And one more, because why not? We'll do 7 instead of 5. The scroll time picker is finally back. Yes, Apple got rid of this in iOS 14 for a stupid replacement, honestly, solution. But now it's back. Apple realized their mistake and brought it back, something that Apple actually usually doesn't do. So I guess we should be thankful for this. But anyway, it's great to see it back because it's actually also like a very historic thing from iOS that was deleted, but now it's back. But yeah, these are 7 things that Apple didn't mention in the keynote about iOS 15 and that I find particularly exciting. Are you excited for any of these things or maybe even another one? Just let me know down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more Apple related content and stay tuned because I'm gonna start making a bunch of videos about iOS 15, every single new thing, separately, together, all of it from this week. So subscribe not to miss it. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.